It's the Cable League, MTGO Show.
So much winning! Anyway, we just played a black deck, but I do think Thoughtseize is the best card here. Nice and versatile. Should we get Birds? Birds is pretty different. You're going to Europe this summer, you'll need to sell a liver or something? Yeah. I'm also going to Europe this summer, but I'm going to Romania, and the exchange rate there is much better. Does depend on which country, for sure. What do you bird? Should we bird to bird? Just like all birds all the time, baby. Bird tribal, let's go. Perfect. Cats and birds do not get along. It's a good card, though. Yeah, maybe we're just all kinds of animals, huh? We can break the cat and bird stigma. You're probably right about that, tacos. About things being like actually cheaper in Europe. So the dollar's still going further somehow. The cub works well with one bird. Oh, like doubling the counters on one Chitong. That could be sexy. Golems, Malevolent Rumbles. Let's grab Rumble. What do I feel like listening to? I think you're probably right about that, Baref. I was pleasantly surprised when I started looking up prices in Romania. Our honeymoon there is looking like the same cost as a camping trip that we're also doing this summer, which is wild. Would you rather go to Montana or Romania? Same price. Maybe equally pretty, though. All right. So the Walking Ballista also plays well with the Cub. I kind of want to grab Mach D. Oh, vampires are always in season. Oh boy, yeah. If we had Gaia's Cradle, I would take the Mycospawn here, but currently we do not. I guess I'm just going to grab Chariot. Chariot also plays well with my cats and birds theme I got going on here. Urban Montana or rural Montana? Rural Montana, yeah, camping trip. For both trips, we're going to metal festivals, and that's a huge cost difference. Going to a metal festival in Romania was like $100-some a person. In Montana was like $500 a person for a 4-day fest. And then the cost to rent a car was a huge difference as well. Because Montana in the summer is like their busy season. And then everything else we looked at was like a total wash. Flights, same. Both about like $700 a person. Food, buying rations for camping, same as going out to eat in Romania every day. All right, sure. I'll grab Wayfinder just in case we find Cradle. You're visiting your friend in Bucharest this summer en route to Croatia. Oh, very fun. Yeah, I've obviously never been to Croatia. I've heard the coffee in Bucharest goes really hard. We're going to be spending a little bit of time there. There's some, like, very famous spa that's got, like, 11 different kinds of saunas. And my wife fucking loves saunas. So the first day we show up in Romania, it's like, all right. It's, like, right next to the airport, too. So we'll just pick up the car, go right over there, crash, go sauna, go swimming, whatever we want to do. Start things real Simple and relaxed, ideally. What's their spaghetti policy? That's a good question. I should look that up, Tater Chimp. Am I taking Wizz Air? I don't know what that is. Is this a bit? It sounds like a bit. What metal fest am I visiting in Europe? It's a kind of a smaller one called Symphonic Metal Echoes. It's in the heart of Transylvania. The name of the town is, well, let's just say I'd recognize it. Alba Lulia, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. Thinking about Breeding Pool versus Chrome Mox here. Currently, we're lacking the 1-drops, so I'm going to grab Chrome Mox. Speed us up a little bit. Yeah, the festival is Symphonic Metal Echoes, so it's got an emphasis on symphonic metal, of course. We looked at the photos and videos from previous years. The vibes look really good. The venue looks really cool. It is interesting watching European crowds because everyone seems a lot more like calm and subdued than when you go to festivals in the U.S. and everyone's rocking out and moshing and such. But that might just be a Romanian thing. Yeah, I'll grab a Mana Vault. Currently can't use it too well, but it can only improve, right? Regretting passing the sneak attack, of course. Don't really have ways to abuse the Baloth Prime yet. Zurin Orb did not wheel in pack 1, so somebody's doing that kind of nonsense already. Guess I'll grab Jace. Atraxa, huh? I might just continue my beatdown plans here and grab a Sentinel. It's like Spirit Airlines in the Balkans. You took it to North Macedonia. No. I don't remember the name of the airlines that we're taking in Europe. It's like partnered with an American airline. We actually booked through the European airline because it was $100 cheaper or something, which I thought was odd. Like, I got 2 different sets of prices, despite the fact that it was the same flights with the partner between the 2 partnered airlines. Tolarian Academy, huh? That's not a guy's cradle. Am I bringing holy water and wooden stakes? Nah. I will be bringing bear spray, not in the plane, but I'll buy some when we get there. I was watching some travel bloggers, and they had hired a guide, and the guide was like pointing stuff out as they're hiking around traveling. And he's like, yeah, there's a spot where a bear literally ate a guy. He just like passed out drunk, and he found his body parts everywhere. And I was like, Jesus, just very casual about the whole thing. Like, Jesus Christ. All right, I'm grabbing the Academy, I guess. It's something. It's a pseudo direction. The Time Warp would play well with the Jace, and obviously I wouldn't mind a Trop here, but if I am drafting Academy, I'm probably drafting Candelabra. Wishing I'd grabbed that Trinket Mage in pack 1. You didn't know Bear Spray worked on vampires? Yeah. Inter-Euro flights almost never offer food. Yeah, that's not going to be an issue, though. The flight from Amsterdam to Romania is only like 2 hours. So it's like a 8 or 9 hour flight from the States to Europe. Huh. And then 2-3 hour layover there. Then a 2 hour flight, and then we're there. Not too bad. I assume we'll be able to stretch our legs a bit and get food in the airport. Bad news, Caleb. They don't sell food in Europe. You gotta bring everything you need with you. Hello, Black Lotus. Right, Mr. Krasny? They do, like, sell snacks, I guess. For short flights. So maybe somebody's, like, used to that and then upset that they don't get their Cheetos. No cookie! Doesn't feel like there's enough artifacts for the Tolarian Academy. I'll just grab Preordain. Interesting. So the Rumble and the Wayfinder been for Uro really clean. Like, I wonder if I can grab Greaves and wheel the Uro. Lantern could give me another artifact for the Academy. Town Greeter could give me a third way of bidding stuff. Spellseeker could give me a 3-mana 1/1 if I wanted a 3-mana 1/1 in my deck. People fucking love playing 3-mana 1/1s. Let's go to grab that Lantern, yeah. Tinker. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I was half thinking about Flash earlier. We did see a draw 7 this pack for a Hull Breacher. I don't know how exciting that is for me. I kind of dig Dismember as a removal spell. Blue-green doesn't have a ton of those, right? Oh, Spiral to untap Academy. That'd be sexy. We're going to grab this relic, though. Hey, it's my talisman. Nice. Would have been nice to get one more juicy thing to tinker for. I think we have enough artifacts for the Nettlecyst now. You went to see Opeth last night in lieu of a band shirt. You broke out the old Caleb DMTG shirt for it. Hell yeah, Frabjus. How was fucking Opeth? Did you have a good time? Did they play any good songs? I was thinking about cutting the 6, but it does play really well with Black Lotus, doesn't it? The Salvager token's not an artifact, is it? Oh, it is an artifact. Nice. So Sentinel and Salvager are both spitting out artifacts for the Academy. Phenomenal, all caps? Yeah. That's what I want to hear. Absolutely WTF Janari. Fuck ice. I don't know if I've been, like, as mad as long as I have been for the past month or so. I've heard they've started moving into Wisconsin too. I'm very proud of all my friends and relatives in the Twin Cities. Reacting like absolute champions. Why am I versus ICE? The human rights violations, the repeated breaking of our Constitution, to put it shortly. For you, it's the murder. Yeah. Murder is extremely unpopular. Become a little bit more artifacty. There's a lot of mana rocks here. Almost a reason to shave a land. But then we also have like Black Lotus, which is temporary mana. Several ways to rebuy it between the Emery and the 6. It could stand to be less popular. Ice, yeah. I was heartened to see that Abolish Ice was like the popular position now. And not just among leftists, like the independent voters. Agree that Abolish Ice is the moral position. That's wild. That fucking sucks, Fantanon. Sure. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, Igor. I've heard of just like scientists being straight up turned away, like they fly here to speak at a conference. And then being sent back because of like what's on their social media. Wild authoritarian stuff. Let's run out the Emery here. I want to save the Mana Vault for Wanshi, but if I wait one turn, then I can get one more card out of it. Hey, good evening, Pissed Numlock. Very jealous of that Soul Ring. Could bring back the Nettlecyst, but again, I think I want to play my Wanshi this turn, so I'm just going to pass. Opponent doesn't look like they're playing counters. No reason to fire it off yet. Why not play the Nettlecyst? Well, if I tap the Mana Vault to play the Nettlecyst, then the Mana Vault will have to stay tapped. I can play this Nettlecyst for any time. I could play right there, right? And then it's only a 2/2 once it's in play. Anyway, I wanted that mana for my bird. Hey, Baba Hayes, thanks for the saw. Thanks for 15 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, well, they'll get the Kraken response here. That's fine. I wonder if I should yeah. 2 cards, please. Yeah, I was hoping they were going to crack on their turn. And then I'd be able to respond with the Wanshi, get that extra card. Not an auspicious couple of draws. Opponent's deck's kind of wild. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if they had Pyroglyph in their deck, yeah. Something I've liked about Formidable Speaker, or one home I've liked for it, was finding Sowing Mycospawn, and then Mycospawn finds Guy's Cradle, and then the Formidable can untap Guy's Cradle. Hey, sup, hippie boy? Time to get your drunk ass in bed. Hope you had a good time. Glad you're hydrating. Never heard this track before. Very few answers to Shieldred in the deck. There's a Dismember, I guess. Right, Tessadar? I think everybody wishes that. Don't love that for me. Ooh, I can smell tacos cooking. Can anyone else smell tacos? Is that like burnt toast? If I could have slammed the Ent there, so maybe that would have been fine. I'm gonna bring in Upheaval, and I'm going to cut something. What am I gonna cut? Maybe 6. Maybe Spell Pierce. Let's cut Spell Pierce. Yeah. You know, Upheaval for Spell Pierce. Fighting for the same slot there. If we're bringing Upheaval in, then Chalice should come in. And I'll cut Sentinel out. Or no, Salvager out. Glitch Mob is new to Caleb. That's not who this is. This is Karma Fields, New Age, Dark Age. I was listening to Glitch Mob when I first started streaming. That was one of the original seeds for my Pandora station when I started streaming 12 years ago. Is it White People Taco Night? Hell yeah, it is. This is Glitch Mob that we're listening to right now. Oh, I've got the wrong browser up, I think. Yeah, it's not moving. Do I have another pop-up somewhere? I do. Yeah, sorry, my my playlist said Karma Fields. Well, the Tinker in our deck just got pretty bad. But this Uro in my hand is looking pretty solid. So you win some, you lose some. Uro looking good against Fire Confluence business too. We Fabling? Sure. Kind of just trying to get in front of the Goblin Shaman. I don't want to burn Dismember because it's, again, my very rare answer to a Shieldred. It smells delicious. Thank you. Me so hungry. So I may have just gotten absolutely destroyed there, but I do have tacos. This hand is close, but it's so slow, you know? This looks much better to me. You're just at the grocery store. Why didn't you get tacos? The eternal question. You can untap the Academy here, but it doesn't let you play the Rumble because you need green mana too. My favorite style of taco? I agree with Eager. Birria tacos are insane. Yeah, that dipping juice and everything. I could eat myself into a coma. I think I bled a mana there. Just bad sequencing. Looks like it didn't matter. Hasn't felt like much of a Black Lotus deck, has it? Sure. I think I'm going to float a bunch of mana with Academy and then crack Mindstone. Imprinted Mystical Tutor. What's up, Burrow? How you doing? Uncastable because I tapped my forest. I can untap it with Candelabra, but I can't... Can't untap the Talisman. Might draw forest, though. It's not nothing. Oh, the map token was a rebuy towards another second green source. To again play the arrow this turn. Have I had a birria pizza quesadilla? I've had a birria quesadilla. I've not had a birria pizza quesadilla. That sounds wild. Well, that's another reason they could have Greaves Hum from the Nadu combo. Regretting burning my Dismember on the Spring Heart, even though it was going to slow down my attacks by a lot. Birria Ramen. As long as we're talking about fusion... I found that using pasta is an awesome way to soak up leftover Indian curries. I'm gonna hold on to this. We do have a 6 in the deck, and that might use this land to rebuy stuff. You're making Japanese curry for dinner, so stoked. You should be stoked. Well, it's at 7, but they do have a Nadu and some critters. So they're not in imminent danger. Yeah, that's the standard, though, Corthian. Pasta noodles cook a bit faster. Like they serve the curry with rice. It's like, you know what I fucking love eating hot dogs in? Hot dog buns. Oh man, they do have this. They've got a 6. We both have 6s, but they drew theirs. Food is so good. Food's the fucking best. It's hard to concede here because they're at 6 life, but maybe I should anyway. What's a potato taste like? I don't know. At least see their deck. I don't think there's much value in going through and seeing their. I don't care about any of this. Maybe if I was playing for like top 8 of some big tournament. We are in the 0-1 bracket of a very low prize event here. I think I'll be boarding in Upheaval here as well. Probably should have just been in my main deck. Same attack as last turn. I guess I want that. We're kind of just hoping that they can't kill me. Seems unlikely. Sometimes there's a delicate balance between drawing your whole deck with Nadu and then not decking yourself, I guess. We have gained some life with Uro. I expect them to gum up my ability to draw with Uro by running out Leovold here. But I can still gain life. We'll still serve in. Still something I have to answer every turn. How'd the RCQ end up yesterday? We got like 13th. It was a pretty good time. I only have 6 tiers, so I could sack this spawn, which then denies them a Bowmaster token. One less chumper, right? Yeah, 14th, I think. I don't know, something. We top 16th. We went 8-2. Missed top 8 on breakers as expected. Yeah, it was a fun tournament. I had a good time. I was very tired, though. Wonder what they're looking for, huh? Yeah, you got it. Twister, like a draw 7 effect. So Leovold stops me from drawing extras, so then the Orcs doesn't kill me if they do find a draw 7 effect. And a draw 7 effect doesn't stop them from decking. They get to shuffle 7 cards from their graveyard back in. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible, Golads. You know you're an addict. No need to remind you. It's good to be self-aware. Those are some chumpers. Well, maybe they are planning on playing draw 7, because this does get rid of Leovold. Wonder if I want to move this Nettle Cyst. I think I'm okay. The grist cometh. Oh, alright. Well, I'm glad I hung out. Just eventually won. I kind of have to go to the Wiz Palace. We'll go do that real quick. A Bloatus! A Bloatus! Let's fucking go. There's a few different ways to play this hand. You crack Black Lotus, play the 6, discard the Forest, rebuy the Black Lotus, play the Sentinel, have a 6 and a Sentinel turn 1. You can slam that Chariot. All right, your turn. Hello, FBI. You're witnessing a crime. And it's paying off. Oh, these sweet, sweet crimes paying so well. Oh, why don't more people do this? Not Hog. Only I may rumble. Opponent's seen enough. Yeah, I just wanted to end the turn with the Black Lotus in play in case they played like a balance or something. You know, have some mana to rebuild with. You should never have eaten that edible and matched up with Caleb D. Oh no. I appreciate the match tomorrow now. Yeah. Well, this Tinker got a little worse. Yeah. I've seen more exciting Tinkers. It's good to target the one that's not attacking, so if they have some piddly removal spell, they can hit the attacker. You still get to generate your cat. Big fan of mapping onto the chariot. Is this like better if they have a sweeper? Because it'll survive as a sweeper. Oh shit, what up? Misfortune, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 9 months. Appreciate you. Big cheers. Oh right, I meant to move the upheaval to the main deck. Opponent's on blue-black. Probably want to leave Spell Pierce in. Maybe this is the only change I need. Maybe I don't need Chalice. What was the least exciting Tinker I've seen? I've seen several Tinkers just to thin over the years. Really want to keep this hand. Probably shouldn't. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. The best Tinker target is Portal, so unless we want to do the same thing we did last turn, or last game. which is just like make a turn 2 chariot. Maybe that's the line, huh? Maybe that's what I should have done. Hard to say no to. Sup, Portal? How you doing? Phantom draft just means you don't keep the cards you draft, huh? No. Phantom draft is the entire player base is ghosts. No idea what you're talking about. Most of them are friendly. But as with everything, you know, not 100%. And the rate of possessions is really down this year. Very heartening to see. Do you draft the Phantoms? No, they draft you. Getting possessed sounds warm and cozy. That is pretty accurate, yeah. Oh yeah, that's only done on Arena, Greenhorn Gamer, where you're drafting against bots. They have some specific word for that. It might literally just be bot drafts. If you get possessed, you might get some sleep finally. You would think that, but no. I wonder if Greaves makes sense here. Yeah, I was hoping to. I guess I should have made them choose a target. They could still have responded by entombing for something to reanimate, and that would have made me look silly. Yeah, I could have just exiled their Riddler on my last turn, but of course I wanted to get it back with Portal. Who wouldn't want to get it back with Portal? And this exiles, which is a huge bummer. Quite the turn for the opponent here. Very jealous of the Rugen. Perfect. Do you see the scrolling marquee under Caleb's face? That's the name. That, I gotta say, the scrolling marquee under Caleb's face is a terrible band name. They could have done so much better. I'm jealous of that Relic of Sauron, too. I'd be getting so much looting in right now. You got it. Kind of awkward because they'll be able to replay it. But at least they're not ulting it. Sure thing, boss. Yeah, the issue with just sacking a spirit token is then what if they just don't feel like attacking with the metamorph? And then you're sitting there with your Wan Chi Tongue feeling silly. This is awkward because now we're like taking 4 more and going into 9, which could matter if they cast Archon a couple more times. Okay. Can't let them attack with Archon. Kind of just lose. Definitely a rough spot here. Because the Ugin can just get recast now and exile one of my permanents. Hey, Troy, thanks for the sod, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Oh, they're entombing with the trigger on the stack, but I think it's already chosen its target. And now I get the Archon? Is that... unless they have another reanimation effect here. Probably not what they meant to do. Yeah, they just have another one. I think I'm just dead here. Could draw a card. Let's do Wayfinder. Sentinel would give me a blocker for Metamorph, so I'm not like dead on board, I guess. But the Archon attack means I lose 3 life. Go down to 3. Don't love it. Could also just draw a card. What could I draw into? Upheaval, maybe? Oh, I didn't board in Upheaval. It's still in the sideboard. Oh, no, it's in. Okay, cool. I thought I didn't submit in time. Because I came back from the bathroom. I must have submitted before I left. In that case, I guess I like drawing. And the Lantern's the fastest way to do that. Minicore E says, yo, Caleb GL, I had a dream. You're going to do a draft for future me, but accidentally queued into a pod draft. Oh, that is not ideal. Well, there's the upheaval, hum. Now they're going to reanimate my Sentinel. I guess that's fine. Oh, the Spirit token needed Disturbance. The Liliana didn't ult here. Liliana ult's pretty annoying. Could have land cycled and played Upheaval. No, 6 only rebuys permanents. So that was the risk with the Malevolent Rumble, is that we would mill it on accident. This is a pretty good sword. They're giving me all my mana versus everything I would need to block with. Play the game. You're good. You're good. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I just needed to get in there with the bird token. Liana got to sit around too long. Or not a bird token. Well, it is a token made by a bird, but they're spirit tokens. Anyway, then just peck it down. Jace could be a way to flash back upheaval if it somehow gets out of my hand. Kind of dig that. Maybe I'll play it over Wayfinder. Wild game, yeah, pretty cool. I could have played better, of course. That's usually the case. It's pretty rare that you play a long, drawn-out, complicated game and don't look back on anything that you could have done better. Sure. I could have served with one more cat token here. Because the Emery could have combined with the Null Cyst Germ to make 4. A little bit tighter. We got to double dip on the Nettle Cyst power there, crewing with it and then equipping. Have I ever copied a Nexus of Becoming token with Chariot? I certainly have.